What's up, y'all? I'm YP.
D style.
This is vlog 34 on Uncutt. And we're talking about, are you looking forward to being productive or progressive? Basically, you're saying most people usually, every day talk about they on the grind or they working, or they doing this and doing that, or I'm working, man, or yeah, I'm working, girl, I'm working, whatever. But are you just being productive, or are you actually being progressive and actually progressing and actually evolving and actually growing?
Right. And a lot, and especially now, this is the new year. It's 2022. And now, how everybody wanted to start their own, resolution, or they wanna, or they gonna say ain't nothing gonna change. They doing the same thing or whatever. So, it's like certain people that don't change or whatever, or keep doing the same thing. I mean, they feel like they just gonna do the same thing. Are you being progressive or are you being productive? So, because you could be productive doing the same thing, but there's no progression. Nothing has improved at all. It's just the steady or same or decline. That you're going on a declining way. Just because you're productive. It's just like you're trying to move something, and you trying, and nothing doesn't move.
It was like, for example, saying I'm learning how to drive a stick shift. Yeah, I'm gonna drive. Yeah, I got in. I drove up the street the other day. Okay, did you actually get in traffic? You get in the highway? Have you shifted in the first gear? I got in. I got put the clutch in, went in first gear. Okay, did you learn how to power shift? Did you learn how to shift to go to third, fourth, fifth, sixth? Did you learn how to downshift? Did you learn how to rev match? Did you progress, or did you just get in there? Got in there, revved it up a little bit, drive a little up the street, and that's it. Are you actually making progress at doing it? Another example, it's like saying, I'm about to go, I'm spitting rhymes. Okay, so you recording anything yet? Nah, I've been writing. You've been writing for the last 6 months, or you've been writing for the last 2 months. Okay, you're gonna lay something down, and progression, you're gonna see how it sounds, you're gonna see where it goes, you're gonna be scared to even try it. Choose progression over production. Everybody's productive every day doing something, while you're actually getting anywhere with whatever it is that you're doing. Or are you building towards something in order to get somewhere?
And it doesn't matter how big or small it is. It can be the littlest thing to the biggest thing. That little thing that you do every day might jump far steps ahead that you're actually being progressive. And is instead of just being productive, and you're doing this biggest thing in the world, and then you gaining no traction. Whether it's a business, or you're an athlete, like you're saying, or like just working out or anything. Yep. You want to progress, especially like if you're working out, especially for all the people out there that's like want to be on a New Year's resolution of working out. When you do workout, because we used to work out all the time. Yep. You work out what's your goal, number one, right. And then once you set your goal, is you going to really
be consistent and stick with it.
Consistent. Don't just be productive for 1 or 2
or
3 months. No, you want to be progress the whole year.
Right. Keep going. Stay consistent.
Your goal should be at least 6 months.
Right.
6 months annually to see, if you're going to stick with it or not. Right. And if you are being progressive, progressing, you'll see results.
Yep.
So, that's up to you.
Basically, because everybody's always working, but it's like, what are you working on? Is there any purpose in what you're working on? Not just value also, but is there any purpose in this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like thinking about down the road, because the little steps and little things you're doing now could be that you're being productive in, maybe little right now, but that may be what builds you to the biggest progressive, maybe forward movement you've ever had in your entire career, your entire life. It may lead you to the most progressive opportunity that literally took all those little things you did that you were productive at and just expanded
yeah.
to a whole nother level.
Yeah. Because it's like if you're not getting anywhere, it's like you just running in place. It's
Yep.
it's like
Being on a treadmill.
exactly. I was just getting ready to say that. It's just like you working out, you on a treadmill. Now a treadmill, you can speed it up, or you can incline it or decline it, but you're running in space. You're running, you're running in nowhere. There's no progression.
Are you keeping the same pace? Are you pushing yourself to go a little faster, a little harder? Are you sprinting? Are you burning out? What are you
Right.
doing? Okay. We used to go to the gym all the time, so we know about how all that is.
Right.
You can be in there lifting, be muscle head, meat head, whatever it is, lifting all the weight in the world, but then you slow as hell.
Right.
Somebody instead of being also progressive and making sure you get your cardio in also, besides just lifting. You
Yep.
should do it all. Always
Mhm.
do all that. You know what I'm saying? Just an example.
So you can
So you can build up
Build
and be
up.
progressive and actually not just be lean, but you can be fast. You can have good
Mhm.
cardio. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and you actually, seeing results in that way. So, you're not just building muscle. Yeah, that's cool and all, but you want to have, your wind. You
Yep.
gotta make sure
Actually
your wind
be in shape.
be in shape. Your wind.
Somebody
that's
go
most
ask you to go
important.
just lift something. You're not tired. You can lift it. You're strong enough to lift it, but you can maintain that.
Maintain it, yep.
You can sit there with it like this. You strong enough. You can maintain it, sustain it. It's not just about just being strong and lifting it. Nigga, can you hold that for a minute?
AKA your
Not many
stamina.
can.
AKA your stamina. Your
Your
wind.
stamina, your wind, your endurance.
Your endurance. Yep. How long can you do it and stuff? And so you want to be progressive in everything. Basically,
Yep.
what we're saying. Not
Yep.
just productive. You don't want to just, I'm productive. I'm
I'm
doing
working,
something.
I'm working. I'm doing something.
I'm doing something
Right.
just to do it, but
Not really getting nowhere.
nowhere. Right. Then what's the purpose of doing it?
Right.
What's your goal? You
Right.
just doing it just to do it because you see somebody else do it.
Or you see somebody else working and being productive.
Right. You see somebody else being productive. You see your family or your friends doing something. So I feel like, it's 2022. Oh, I'm gonna do something too. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do it. But you don't know. You just doing it just to do it.
Right.
You're not doing it for the purpose or whatever. You really love what you're doing, or And then when you're not in it for the right reason, you're just gonna be productive, but you're not progressing. Simple as that.
That's why. But you want to be both balanced, productive, but productive to be progressive,
Yes. Yep.
to become progressive,
Right.
in whatever it is that you're doing. Simple
Mhm.
as that.
And without productive, is no progression. So,
Yeah, without production. Yeah.
so it goes hand in hand. It's just how you do it.
That's vlog 34 on Uncut.
34.
Yeah.
We out.